All we're doing is taking advantage of the schemes that have already been created by other people. We're just pairing all this stuff together.
Coach, do you always use the back behind the quarterback, so as a pistol formation, or do you ever align him to the side for this?
So in our GT scheme, he primarily lines up behind. You'll notice that he half slides. So right there, you see it on the screen. He's directly behind him. Right before the snap, he's going to half slide. And honestly,
is that does the quarterback move him, or does he just know to move at this time?
He knows on the sound. So we'll go ready or whatever your cadence is. He moves on the cadence and slides. Primarily, we're going to slide away from the direction we want to run the play. So you'll see him slide to the right, and then we're going to hit and run the GT counter back to the left. And that's part of, we'll kind of talk about that later in tags. That's another way we protect our base, because you think, okay, cool, I've got you. Every time you slide away, I'll blitz the opposite A gap. That's fine. Then we go same side on you, and he slides to the side he's going, right? So we try to always keep those tendencies in mind. We want you to think they're tendencies sometimes, and then we can just break them at, kind of at our will. This may be the exact same play. It's got a lot of views of the same play. So let me clean that up real quick. There we go. All right, so same thing here, just staying in the RPO world. Okay, here we've tagged up some other stuff. We'll get into some other tags later with GT, but we're still just running GT here. Okay, but now we've filled up the backfield, so we're showing you a lot more stuff. Your guys are a little more worried about what we're trying to do. This is going to be our H-back over here. And then this right here is what we call our B-back, or our slot receiver. So we've kept some kids in the game, so you can't personnel us, but we're doing some oddball things with them. And then we're going to send our starting tailback out here on this little flare route, if you will. So there's GT, same thing. The outside backer has got to commit he's got to squeeze, as that tackle pulls away from him. The center's working back. We've got the throw. Now I have no idea how this play turns out. I'm going to preface this with, guys, I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. We try things that don't go well game day, right? We practice them all week. They went well, and then we fumble the ball trying something a little bit crazy. But that's part of what we do. Okay, so if you ran base power out of 11P and it didn't work, would you scrap power? Would you be like, well, we're never running power again? Hell no, you wouldn't, right? You're going to come back to it later after you coach it up or whatever. So we kind of treat it the exact same way. We're going to do this crazy stuff. The kids are going to make mistakes. We're going to come back and hit it again. So here, their safety makes a pretty good read. You can see the free safety comes flying down, but he's just a little late to the game. And now you got a corner on one of the best backs in the district, and he's going to go out and get us a first down, I think. Close enough. Okay, so same thing. All we're doing is running GT up front. We're big on keeping it very simple for these guys. I'm not teaching them all of this crazy bubble and pass blocking. And no, guys, run GT counter. You've got to set your movers of mountains down here, right? You're going face to face with the biggest, fastest, strongest kids the other team has to give you every single down. I don't want you learning a bunch of stuff. So we're just going to let them learn GT counter, and we're going to make the kids on the other side wrong. Same game, same formation. Here we are, throwing it again. It hits just as fast. Free safety's he's supposed to be there again. Now our blocker on the outside doesn't worry about that. We just outrun it, and now our blocker gets to go block a corner. Doesn't do the best job of it, but just enough. Once again, you put the ball in the hands of that cat that's wearing number 1, good things are going to happen.